I'm Jennifer Lipski, and this is a true story. In the winter of 2013, while living in Pennsylvania, I saw an advertisement for an afternoon group meditation with a shamanic healer who would be visiting the area from Maryland, and I RSVP'd to attend. It was the first time that she and I had ever met, and it was a lovely, reflective afternoon. But she and I did not communicate again. That is, until about 3 months later. On a midweek spring night, I got into bed at my usual 9 p.m. bedtime and fell deeply asleep. I woke at 9:30, bolting straight up, jumping out of bed, and ran to the computer. I had what I can only describe as a terrifying and prophetic dream. I saw the safety glass of a car scattered over pitch black. The glass was glowing, shimmering as if on fire, and I heard the words, "Go cautiously," again and again. I saw the shamanic healer walking over the glass, and I had to get her this message. I wrote the details about what I saw and a message to her right then. It felt like a serious warning. 2 days later, I received a message from her. She thanked me for my message, for, as it turns out, the very next day after she read it, she received a phone call from a distraught family from Virginia. Their daughter had just been killed in a tragic circumstance in Maryland, and they scheduled an emergency session to meet. She said that the details of the death matched with what I had written to her, and that the grief of the family was so intense, my message subconsciously helped her to prepare to help them. Fast forward to the spring of 2016, 3 years later. I was at a dinner with people from Atlantic University, where I was just finishing my master's degree. To my left sat a man whom I had briefly met just a few times in 2015. After the appetizer, he turned to me and said, "Jennifer, I want to tell you about my daughter. She died 3 years ago in Maryland." Well, I sat there frozen, unable to move, and could hear my heart pounding as he recounted what happened, that which I had seen in my dream 3 years before. He paused at one point, and I said, "Did you go to see a certain shamanic healer with your family when this happened?" Well, he looked at me in amazement and said that they had. I then shared with him my dream and what happened next. We both cried at the intense emotion and laughed at the joy also of the serendipity and the guidance to communicate with each other about it. This entire situation was such a gift for us all. It provided healing to the father, for now he knew his daughter communicated after death. It provided strength to the healer so that she could help them through that intense pain. And it helped me because it validated that what I saw was indeed quite real. And I can only imagine how it hopefully helped the beyond, too. One thing is for certain, love never dies.